Morning friends, welcome back to a new vlog. This one's probably not going to be very long. Just getting in the garden today because it's been a really long week, an exhausting week and a mentally challenging week. So I just am going to get my beans and peas in, which I have here. So I'm going to show you. This one's fallen over a little bit, but I have snow peas, dwarf beans, which need to be planted out. So that's the plan for that. I just need to find some soil. I'm just going to put them into this size and put them out onto the shelves just to harden them off a little bit. They've been in the greenhouse. So that's the plan. I've just got to go and see if I have some soil. I'm not sure if I have any in the shed. I might do. Sorry, I'm sort of dodging the sun. I've just put my cap on to keep the sun out of my eyes so I can actually film this. And I have contact lenses on today, so I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. Anyway, I'll go and see if I can find some soil in the shed. If not, it's going to be a trip to the hardware store or digging out of another pot. Get these going because these are looking really good. I've actually just knocked one over. Might just stand that one up against the other. Yeah, that'll do. Don't want to damage any. I've had a 99% strike rate on these. I planted, I think it's 18 or 19, something like that. And it's only one of the snow pea giants that didn't strike. So it's a really good success rate. And going to get these potted, give them a bit of time to harden off and develop some stronger roots. And then we'll get them into the actual garden. Garden is going really, really well. I'm so impressed with it. Brandon's not working today. The netting that we put over the vegetables, the broccoli, the kale, has been an absolute godsend because everything is just growing like crazy, which I'm really happy about, except for the low garden bed that we put in. Oh, hi, darling. It's my kitty. Hello. Come to say hello. You can't walk in those pots, okay? Probably best you don't step in them. Because the garden, that little garden bed is lower, I think it's the cabbage on this side are really quite small still. They're just not getting as much sun as the rest. So not much we can do about that. That's the low garden bed. But anyway, back to the peas and beans. I'm going to go and see if I can find some soil and we will get these ones potted. All right, so I had a quick look in the shed. I've only got soil improver and some old soil, which I think it's just not, the soil's not quality enough. So it's one of the cheaper soils from Bunnings and it tends to have a lot of sticks and stuff in it. So I just like the soil to be a bit finer, not too fine that it doesn't get drainage, but a bit finer than it is. So I think I'm gonna have to get a bag of soil, which is a trip I don't want to make, but in order to plant these, I think that's what's going to happen. Stay tuned. Meanwhile, I might take a little wander through the garden. I think I promised a garden tour a little while ago, and honestly, let's hang my gloves up here on the wire. My week is such a whirlwind. Commuting to work every day, I don't get to enjoy my garden very much. So let's go for a walk through and I will show you how everything's going. All right, just waiting for that plane to fly over. We'll get some nice ones that come out. Okay, so as you can see, autumn has autumns and these trees are dropping all of their leaves. This one drops completely, but the colors are amazing. It's all over the yard. The sheep are in today, actually. I'll try and zoom in so you can see. There's one. The rest are hiding back there. These are the ladies, the girls that are separated from the boys. Okay, so it's a sunny day today. We have had a lot of rain this week, so the ground is very wet and a bit mucky. Okay, I'll zoom out a bit more so you can see. The nasturtium, oh sorry about my shadow, is, let me just zoom this out a bit more for you. Going amazing. I was a bit worried this wasn't going to work and it was going to die off, but incredibly happy with that. Cosmos are doing great guns. I'm down here and you can see, I'm just going to try and zoom out a little more so you can actually see the Cosmos. These are going to look amazing when they're done. There's lots, when they're flowering I should say, not done. I'll pull the weeds out, but I put a lot of seeds in this tub because I wanted a really full tub of flowers. So this one I didn't quite feel so much, but it'll still look good. So this is the state of the garden, leaves everywhere. Now I'm not sure how much you can see in here with this netting on. I'm hoping that you can see fairly well, but you can see down here. I'm going to try, let's see if we can get, no, you can't see that way. Let's see if we can see here. For example, this here, this should be a lot bigger compared to the size of these. So there's a big difference in size. These ones up here are just not doing so well, but that's okay. We'll see how they go. These, however, are all doing amazing. We've got the broccoli here, which is just firing. I'm not going to take the netting off because it's just too difficult to put back on. And you can see that they're just, oh, that's a bit of a better angle, huge. They're doing so well. Then we've got the kale, which is doing really well as well. Not going to be able to see very well. I think we'll just stand back and look. So you've got the kale here and here. We've got kale here and here. And like I said, that there and there is the broccoli. We've got carrots in here, which are doing a lot better than I anticipated. Now I think last time down here I said turnips. I think I meant to say parsnip. So yeah, those in there, you can't see with the netting, sorry. You can kind of see their parsnip and the bok choy at the end. So these are doing really good. Very happy with it. It's like, very glad we put this netting over. It's just worked amazingly. The herb garden is still herbing. Chives, the basil's flowering over as always. We've got a little rosemary. Rosemary takes a long time to grow, and the parsley is a little over parsleyed, so we may change that out. Capsicums are still going strong. I don't want to water them. They've had so much water this week, but these capsicums, they were supposed to be a lot bigger, but as much as we get like lots of capsicums on the branch, they never really grow much bigger than that. That's like the biggest they get in comparison to my hand. That's pretty much it. That's the size. And usually we're picking them green. They just don't. These ones are red, but half the time when they go red, they end up with damage on the sides. So we'll see how they go. Hasn't been a great success rate. Maybe with all the rain, they will grow better. But the capsicums, whilst they're growing, they don't get to full size. We end up having to pick them a lot smaller, so a little disappointing, but that's life. We've got spring onions down here, which are doing really well. I think these two are cabbages, and they're doing great. You can see here, this one with this leaf out the way. You can actually see in here, it's doing really well. My garlic, I'm so impressed. Actually, if I can take this off. There you go. And you can see in there, going really well. The garlic is doing well. I got these garlic cloves from a local fruit market in our area. I just bought some nice big cloves and I popped those in, and they're doing amazing. Then we have the sweet potato. Like I said last time, I confined it to a tub because it grows a bit too wild for us here. And then this one, and this one, oh, that one, they're all sprouts, Brussels sprouts. And I mean, let me just pick this up. Oh, you probably can't see, maybe. I mean, look at that. They're growing like crazy, which I'm so happy with. I'm just gonna pin that back. Here comes that plane again. I'll show you. See if I can zoom in on that one. There he is. Just doing the test flights, I imagine. Okay, so that's the garden. That's the update. Needs a bit of a sweep out. I have this matting down so it's nice and easy to access. I have the fencing around now, which is supposed to keep the animals out, but I haven't put the gate on, which should be there. So the dogs like to wander through and have a sniff. The cats have a bit of a sniff through. So far I'm keeping them off the dirt, which is the general idea. So yeah, it's looking good. So overall pretty impressed with the garden. Excuse my puffing. Doesn't take much for me to get exhausted these days. For any of you ladies out there that can relate to perimenopause, what the hell? What the hell? I swear to God, my body is trying to kill me, and I have no idea who I am anymore. So, ladies out there who can relate, I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment down below if you are going through perimenopause in your late 40s and it is ruining not just your life but possibly your career. So hence I'm in the garden. Oh, hello darling, who have we got here? Zena. Hi baby. Baby girl. Hello. You want to say hello to everybody? Say hi. Say hi, I'm the cutest little sausage in the world. I'm so naughty, but I get away with it because I'm so ridiculously cute. Ain't you? She's so ridiculously cute. She just gets away with everything. That's the life of being a super cute dog. I'm also trying out some contact lenses. I went to get my eyes retested the other day because my vision's not doing so great. So when I got my eyes tested, and this lovely optometrist that I saw, she was really nice, for the best I've ever seen, explained a lot to me. My eyes have changed a lot. I am ordering new glasses, but she also tried some contact lenses on me that I can wear on weekends, which I really like. So hence, I don't have my glasses on. I feel a little naked without them because I'm so used to wearing them literally 24/7 for every single thing that I do. So it does feel a little bit strange, but I'm enjoying not having something on my face. For those who have glasses can probably relate, or can relate, to what it feels like to have glasses on your face 24/7. And sometimes you just get sick of it. It gets a bit much and you just want a break from it. So I'm really enjoying the feeling of, I'm on a trial. I've got, I did a free trial. I think I got 5 in each pack for left and right. So I'm trialing them at the moment to see how I like them. And so far so good. I'm enjoying them. So, all right, well, I guess, what's this mister down here doing? Let's just flip this around and I'll show you. This little mister down here is living his best life. Ignore the dirty pots. These are old potato bags and stuff. So, hi, what are you doing? Just chilling? Just having a chill moment? Just looking around? Yeah? Just chilling out. Sleepy squirrel, aren't you? He sleeps so heavy now. I think he's 13 or 14, maybe 14. Yeah, I think he's 14 this year. But he's a sleepy squirrel. Got cataracts and doesn't hear so well. Sometimes he hears when he wants to. He's very stubborn, very neurotic dogs. Cute, smelly, but I love him. Hey, made it back from the garden centre. I've been out to the garden centre. I've grabbed 2 bags of veggie soil, and I also grabbed some more bamboo stakes for the sprout pots because the netting is not high enough anymore because they've grown so much. So I grabbed those. So I'm going to go and get the bags of soil, which I've just thrown over the fence, over the gate actually, over the gate, and then we'll get these filled. So I'm going to wander, turn this around. That'll be a bit better, then you can kind of see. If I just put that there. Oops, let's not have the camera fall over. You can kind of see, oops, the whole potting process. Oh, I'm not doing very well with this camera at all. There we go. Oh, hi, darling. It's my other cat, which you can't see right now. She is a tawdy. Hi, darling. All right, I'm just gonna go grab that soil, put my gloves back on. Because I always work with gloves in this garden because, you know, being in New South Wales, Sydney, New South Wales, we get redbacks. And I had a huge redback clean out the other week and everywhere. So anyway, I'll grab that soil. Okay. Come on. Okay, so I actually grabbed tomato and vegetable soil. So we're going to use this, which I thought would be much better than just your general potting soil because we are potting veggies after all. So it's going to be this one. So let's get that. Oh. I might just actually put it on its side, and I'm going to need some scissors to cut into that. And I don't think I have any here, so I'm going to go and grab those. Okay, scissors in hand, a puffed, and a spoon because I often use a spoon. It's just a kitchen spoon, handy to get these out of the planting trays. Otherwise, everything just falls apart. So I've got those and my potting soil. Just cut that open. This one's got a bit of, it's not super fine, but I think it will be okay. Give it a bit of a mix up. It's been sitting here, and there we go. I'll just get some of this into each pot. I'm just going to literally just load it in and make a mess here. There we go, one in there. Just a great big handful into each pot will do. Oh, this is so stuck together from being stacked at the garden centre onto those pallets. Let's open this up a bit more and try and loose. You know what? Scissors will help. I'll just break some of this apart. Sorry, you can't see what I'm doing down here. I'm just breaking up the soil. Exciting. Right, got that one. Dump all the soil in here. I know, it doesn't look very precious, does it? But honestly, with these, the point where I just want to get them in. I put a lot of work into seeds and plants in the past where I've grown from seed and been heavily disappointed because they didn't work out, because we had a really hot summer. If you're wondering what that is, it's the cows. It's the cows doing their cow call, which they do all the time because they like to feel important. So they do their little cow calls to each other, all the boys in their little hierarchy of who's important and who's not. And then they have the little fights quite funny actually when they have their moments. They have little bust-ups, and what they'll do, one will cow call like that, and then the others will come, sorry I am puffed, come running over, and they all stand around while two of them bang heads. It's very I don't know, old-fashioned. Like, animals are funny things. You know, they're just, obviously they don't evolve like people, but you know, they're trying to impress the ladies. So that's what they do. Impress the girls so that they can breed. They're not the nicest of cattle, those ones. They're not like the other ones that are just here in the paddocks behind us, our beautiful black ones. They are gorgeous. But I believe that those cows are some kind of special genetic breed that our neighbour works on. They're not your average cow, I believe. Some kind of special cow, but they are cute. But those brown ones that she has in the other paddock are beasts. They're massive. You don't go in there because they're not really friendly and they will chase you. Okay, let's just knock these down a bit. Settle that soil down a little. I don't have enough in those. Put a bit more in that one and that one. If only you could see my bench here. I've made a right mess. Soil everywhere. Looking a little better. Okay, I think for now I'll like top that up a bit. Should be alright. I'm just going to make a hole in each one to pop them into. I'm really hoping that these grow well once I replant these. I'm a little tired of things not working out once they're planted into bigger pots. And this is why I'm planting into like the next size up, and I'm not just going straight into the big pot, because I don't have the best track record of once I pop things into a big pot, they're working out. So I thought maybe if I do it this way and let them harden off on the shelf over there by the wall in the outside, not in the greenhouse, they'll do better once they're in the garden. So that's my plan. So what I'm going to do, I'll show you what I've done. Oops. I'm going to take my glove off because I can't handle my camera. Oh, here comes that plane again. So if you can't hear me, that's why. I'm going to flip you around. Now, if you're wondering why I've just jumped to the sheep in the paddock, it's because the bulk of the video that I just filmed for some reason didn't record. So I was planting out all of those peas and beans. So we're just going to jump to planting the last of the beans, and I was in a full conversation about perimenopause. Okay, I found some more pots. Not all the same sizes. This size, this size. I'm just going to put two. I've got two of these. So I'm just going to put two in there and then in here. So I'm just going to fill these up with soil. I don't have a lot of soil left here, but it would be enough just to get them potted. One. I do have another bag. I did buy two of these bags actually, because I knew that one was likely not going to be enough. That one's going to need some more. Some more soil in that one. Oh, that's too much. There we go. Some in this one. All right. Okay, now, I think we're still recording. We are. Now I'm going to make a couple of holes in this one. and cheat a little bit. Cheat a little bit with that one. Okay, let's take these out. So, very carefully with the roots. Okay, there we go. You can see, oops, the roots there. Put that one in there. I'm just gonna put some soil around it. It's already growing an extra thing off the side. A bit more room for that one. This one out. I'm trying so hard not to damage these roots because I scoop them out. Look at the roots on that one. You see them? Amazing. All curled around in the bottom. But that's okay. They will... Oh, push that down. I think I need to put some more soil on this one. Just grab some more soil. I think it needs soil on top. I'm not going to try and push those down anymore. I don't want to risk accidentally breaking the stems or anything like that. So we're just going to just put a bit of extra on top. Okay, make sure they're nice and secure. There we go. All right, now I'm probably going to, this one's a bit bendy, so I probably need to put some mini stakes or even some skewers in this pot, just because they're a bit leggy, just to support them. So I think we will do that. Right, I'm just gonna use my fingers. I'm just gonna dig a couple of holes. There we go. Nearly there. So, God, I think I'm gonna have to title this video Gardening and Perimenopause. Maybe this is a vlog for the ladies, for the girls, for us girls, or even any of the boys out there that want to understand their partners a little more and what's going on with them. And know that, no, she's not going crazy, even though we feel like we're going crazy. Quite literally. Mental. If you're a husband, she's not. She just needs support, love, understanding, and things to help her feel like she's not going insane, because that is how we feel. So lots more gardening. Fellas, lots of plants. Lots of plants for them. Flowers, lots of flowers, colourful flowers. Oh, that one really needs staking. It's got a bit. Okay, fix that. 2 left, perfect. One can go on this little pot here. So, get that one in there. I really don't know why I choose to wear white shirts when I'm gardening. I don't know. What is it about wearing white when you're gardening? I just prefer it. I don't know, even though I get dirty. I don't know if it's because of the old, you know, back in the days we used to get told that if we wear white, it reflects the sun. I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know. Anyway, that's the next one, and then we've got one more, and then we're finished. It's starting to cloud over a little bit. Looks like the sheep are going in for their little regular daily nap. Get this one out. I'm trying not to damage this one. Oh, that's falling apart a little. Just going to push that down without damaging the actual bean. Okay, there we go. That'll work. Perfect. And the whole thing about gardening is it's nice to do something, because the most of the week when you're living in perimenopause, you often feel completely useless. So it's nice to be able to plant something and feel like you've actually achieved something and not ruined it, and you don't have to think much. So that's really good. Anyway, I'm going to put these on the shelf. Oh, I need to make space. I need to move the old capsicums. just had to empty out some of the trays there that had water in them, so we're going to go pop these up. Okay, and 2 more. All right, so, oh, I need to put in my tag for the broad bean. It is broad bean tripoli. Just going to pop that in. And I'll take you over and show you what I've done. So ignore the mess of the rest of the garden here. This is all going to be removed. This is all old stuff here. But there we go. I have put them all along the top and the next shelf. So I'm just going to move out so you can see what I have here. So this is all overrun old pots here, which all need to be removed from there. The old capsicums that I didn't use need to be removed. That's the pot I just dropped. Need to be removed. It all needs a little bit of a clean up and a tidy up, but you can see here that it's under the eaves a little bit. But it's in the elements as well. So my plan is that they will harden off a little bit and then we can get them in the garden. Right, it's always great when you're waffling away to the camera and then you realize that it's not even filming. So I was just saying that I'm done for today with the gardening. Peas and beans are all done. Very happy with that. Just need to add the stakes, clean up my mess. I'm not going to worry about the leaves. I was going to rake the leaves, but I'm not going to worry about that now. Garden tour is done. You're seeing how everything's going. Please share your garden. I'd love to see your garden. Oh, and the fencing. I added the fencing as well. I just haven't done the gate. So I need to do the gate. But I'd love to see your gardens. So drop a comment, you know, down below. And if you want, you can share a picture of your garden. I'd love to see and share. And I'm just trying to build a bit of a community here of gardeners and, you know, women gardening or homesteading. I don't film as often as I would like to because I get very caught up with work. Yeah, so I think this is probably going to be the end of the vlog. If I add something else, and that's great, but otherwise I'm just going to say thank you for watching. I hope this chat and gardening has helped in any way. That's why I'm here. I'd love for you to leave a comment, come join, subscribe, share, like, all those things. Let me know how your journey's going, your gardening journey. If you're a 30 or 40 something year old woman, your perimenopausal journey. We're all going through it. We're all doing it. So yeah, let's have a chat below in the comments. I'd love to hear. And yeah, I hope you all have a really great weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.